Greetings from the black holes of South Dakota, United States of advertising. Stan Gibilisco here. Little more advice for writers. Should you decide that you want to co-author a book, that is, write a book with someone else, my advice to you is don't. But that's based on my own experience and, I might say, my own prejudices and possibly my own bad luck. But every time I've tried to co-author a book with someone who is still alive, the experience has been uniformly and profoundly negative. Either the other person procrastinated the work to death and I had to pick up the load and do most of the work myself, or else the other person simply made demands that I couldn't live with. I'm not a real easy guy to live with under the same roof. That's why I'm a bachelor. That's why I live by myself. I just don't get along that well on a serious level like writing a book with someone else. I suppose it's possible, though, and if you do decide that you want to co-author a book, the best advice that I can offer you is pray a lot. I would maybe recommend getting legal agreements that bind the other person and bind you and all of this and all of that, but once you start in with that kind of thing, it seems to me that you are expressing a sentiment that you don't trust the other person, and that in itself is just negative vibes. Maybe you really get along with someone and you really want to co-author a book and you want to give it a shot. I guess I'd say go for it, except I wouldn't do it because of my previous experience. Now, if you go to my website, sciencewriter.net, and you look at the complete bibliography of all of my work, you'll find that there are a number of co-authored works in there. But there's one thing that's pretty much universally true of those books, and that is that all the other people, all the co-authors, were deceased when I completed the projects. The publisher came to me because someone had died, or just simply didn't want anything to do with the work anymore, but I believe in every case they had died, and that's why they didn't want anything to do with the work anymore. And so I revised it, and to this day I have had no poltergeists in my house. My dishes have not begun to fly around and break. They wouldn't break anyway, they're paper plates and plastic cups. But there are a couple of exceptions. I have co-authored works with other authors, and there's always issues. There's always issues, and I would just recommend to you that if you want to write a book, do the cotton-picking thing yourself. That's my advice to you. You can take it or leave it. Stan Gibilisco signing off. Until next time, keep on writing, and so long.